In this lesson, we will do a high-level overview of organizational theory. I will begin by saying that this is not a single theory but a broad subject made up of interrelated concepts that has evolved over roughly 2 centuries. Organizational theory is a sociological study of the structures, operations, behavior, and performance of formal social organizations, and that is the high-level definition. Let's ask the million-dollar question first. Why should you learn organizational theory? Pimbock makes it very clear that when we apply the common techniques identified in organizational theory, it will reduce the time, cost, and effort required to both plan and manage resource requirements. It will also help in improving all-round efficiency and your personal leadership in resource management. So these are the reasons why you should strengthen your knowledge of organizational theory. If we consider the huge landscape of organizational theory, there are 3 broad categories. First up is the classical organizational theory. This originated long back from the Industrial Revolution. It views the organization as a machine and employees as cogs in the machine. There have been several famous thinkers who have expounded different aspects of this theory, such as scientific management by Frederick, administrative management by Henri Fayol, and bureaucratic management by Max Weber. Even to this date, many megalithic organizations and governments are run on the principles first expounded by the classical organizational theory, even though there are several criticisms of this theory today. Second, we have the neoclassical organization theory. This injected the much-needed humanistic approach to the classical theory. Human relationships are important because this theory views organizations as a combination of both formal and informal groupings. A famous experiment called as Hawthorne studies conducted by Elton, Mayo in the 1920s was the foundation for this neoclassical theory. Important concepts such as employee morale and leadership skills were brought into prominence. Third up, we have the modern organization theory, which, as you can guess, is the most recent iteration starting from the 1960s. This modern theory adopts a systems thinking approach, viewing the organization as a complex system in its totality. Several new concepts are emphasized, such as flexibility, adaptability, culture, behaviors, and the interdependence of various subsystems. Lastly, I would like to mention that the global pandemic from 2019 has had a tremendous impact on how organizations function. Work from home with flexible timings is now a global phenomenon. In parallel, technology has made meteoric progress with internetworking, mobility, large data, and the latest being artificial intelligence. These factors have already impacted the way we view organizations and also resource management. At this point of time, we are only studying the impact of these factors, and it can be predicted that there will be tectonic shifts to the way organization theory will evolve in the future. And with that, I will conclude this lesson. The learning objective of this lesson is to encourage you to study organization theory in much greater detail. This promises an all-round improvement in resource management, and it will also prepare you for the changes that are coming fast in the future. In the next lesson, we will move on to the resource management plan artifact, and we will see a live example. So, see you there.